kind of crazy, though. I mean, I just can't believe we're doing it again. Well, I'm out. Time to get dropped.
The time has finally come. The last few moments spent on solid ground carry with them mixed emotions. The hesitation of leaving everything and everyone behind, and the allure of reconnecting with the wild.
This is crazy dangerous. My menstruation came early. Oh, crap. Hey! Wish me luck.
New season, Naked and Afraid, Sundays 8:30 on Discovery.
George is stay alive on the play and score. Twinkle towards down the touchline. Tapu Santos holds it up for Ben Tameifuna. Here goes the 151.
The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.
Hello, this is TV1 News. I'm Rex Lita. Thanks for joining us. In this edition, full justice not achieved. Drunk patrol operation launched. And VAA hosted successful championship. The match talked about access to justice is not achieving its purpose because of mismanagement of resources and limited access to justice, says Chief Justice Segib Salika. Salika revealed this during the launch of the Department of Justice and Attorney General's Corporate Plan 2025 to 2028.
When making his address during the launching of the Department of Justice and Attorney General Corporate Plan 2025 to 2028 recently, Salika said Papua New Guinea this day is run by millions of kina, yet money that is put into law and order is often mismanaged. Salika said before the country was managed better, but now lawlessness has escalated to a level where it is not manageable by law enforcers and even the government.
This country was run better when we had 3 million people and I don't know, about 3 million kina or whatever at the time the country, in the budget of the country was. Now this country is full of money, billions and billions of kina. We can't manage it.
He said access to justice is a far cry because access to justice is not achieved due to having limited lawyers, judges and police officers.
Access to justice is easily said than done. We all say access to justice. I mean, I've been saying it too myself. access to justice, I'm finding it very difficult to actually achieve that access to justice. It's a far cry. We are short of lawyers, we are short of judges, we are short of everything.
Salika said village court officials are becoming a main point for people to have access to justice who are the frontliners, but they are forgotten. Due to the lack of support issued to these people, it has resulted in emerging lawlessness in the country.
People who are supposed to be taking care of law and order in this country are left out. And as a result, law and order issues escalate to a level where it's uncontrollable, and there is so much lawlessness in the country, and as a result, we find it difficult to move because our people are scared of their own lives, our people are scared to move around, our people cannot move or do anything because of lawless activities in this country.
Salika added that making our court system and justice system better are some of the issues the government needs to address moving forward. Tracy Pa, TV1 News.
Meanwhile, Salika suggests that going forward, Papua New Guinea must be managed by public servants and not the government, because public servants deliver services while the government only enforces laws. Salika said these are some changes that need to be considered going forward because apparently law and order issues are escalating in front of the government, which they cannot handle. Should the public servants run the country, there is a higher possibility to see major reform in the law and justice sector of this country.
Government workers should be carrying this country, not politicians. Politicians are there to run the country with making laws and all that. The rest should be left to the public servants. Public servants should be the people delivering services, not politicians. That is the traditional role of the public service.
Police in the National Capital District launched its drunk patrol operation on Friday, October 25th, with the objective of having more police presence in the city.
The drunk patrol operation launched on Friday will be carried out throughout the remaining months of this year and into 2025. When launching the operation, acting NCD Metropolitan Superintendent Mazduk Rubiang said it is important to have a police presence in the city due to the escalating crime that is caused by persons who are involved in consuming alcohol. He said the law and order problem in the city threatens the international community and the city residents. Police visibility in all public areas will ensure the public is safe from being intimidated by criminals. Rubiang urged the public to work with the police to restore peace because policing is not just the role of the police, but it requires the involvement of the community as well.
We will continue this operation until 2025.
In sharing the same sentiments, Operation Commander Chief Inspector Toby Hamago urged police officers to work together as a team to fight the city's law and order issues. Hamago hopes positive results will be produced once the operation is completed. Tracy Pa, TV1 News.
The establishment of the Mineral Resources Authority Special Procurement Committee under the National Procurement Committee Act 2021 provides a setup for all government statutory bodies to procure assets and services internally. On Friday, 25th October, the MRA Special Procurement Committee, comprising 6 MRA senior staff, were part of the NPC sworn in by Council Barry Molat at the NPC office in Port Moresby. The committee will be responsible for MRA's internal procurement of goods and services and has a financial threshold of up to 5 million kina. The committee will provide regular reports to the NPC. MRA Managing Director Jerry Gary said the MRA had been facing challenges in procuring important assets and services for the authority. He said the establishment of this committee was an important step in the right direction that will make the authority's work easier and ensure an effective procurement process, hence service delivery. TV1 News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase Easy Pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
He says the best Hunters players come from his region. So does she. But there's one thing that brings everyone together. SB Laga, Bunyamyumi.
Open nets.
A true champion is measured by their courage, their determination, and their passion to never give up and to always keep trying. With a delicious Milo in milk taste and added nutrients, Milo in milk is a great way to fuel our little champions with nourishing energy every day. Because true champions give it their all.
Milo, PNG and Mia. Fine PNG made.
Quick favorite meal for the day does feel good. Snacks noodles is my choice for a simple meal. It is easy to prepare and fast to cook. And with a touch of flavor and ingredients, quality noodles that can be cooked and enjoyed in many different ways. You see, my whole family loves it. It's made here in PNG and comes in different pack sizes. Snacks noodles, tastier by you like you more.
Superstition ain't the way.
Thanks for staying with us. The new Nakanai district in the West New Britain province has been prioritized to have a district hospital. Minister for Health Elias Kapavore, who is in the province to meet with the West New Britain Provincial Health Authority Board, has confirmed that Biala Hospital will become the district hospital in the new electorate.
With health being the priority for the Marape-Rosso government, Minister for Health Elias Kapavore is embarking on bringing health services to the rural population in the country. He is currently in Kimbe for a visit to the Kenren Gloucester district, but met with the board of West New Britain Provincial Health Authority and confirmed that Biala Hospital will be the focus of the national government. He said Nakanai district is a new district and the national government will be prioritizing it and support the district to provide good health facilities for the district. Kapavore also stressed that partnership with the Provincial Health Authority and the provincial leaders is very important in order to serve the rural population better. The minister was impressed to see all the members of parliament from the province working together for the good of their people and encouraged them to keep on putting the people's health a priority. Tracy Pa, TV1 News.
To overseas, Australia Prime Minister Anthony Albanese was mobbed by children in Samoa after being granted a chiefly title in the village of Satapuala as the Commonwealth head of government meeting wraps up in the Pacific Island nation.
In the Pacific, family ties bring great joy, but hold great responsibility too. The Samoan village of Satapuala adopting Australia for the Commonwealth Leaders meeting. Flush with green and gold and even inflatable kangaroos. The Prime Minister welcomed with open arms. This village bestowing on Anthony Albanese a Matai or chiefly title.
Can I thank you from the bottom of my heart for this extraordinarily generous welcome. Here we go.
The Prime Minister also celebrating a strategic victory. Leaders and foreign ministers from 8 Pacific countries joining Australia and New Zealand to mark the first deployment of a new police group drawn from 11 nations, helping to provide security in times of need and for major events like this one.
In sharing experience and information and in addressing security concerns together.
The Pacific family needs to provide security for the Pacific, by the Pacific.
When Anthony Albanese talks about the Pacific family providing its own security, the subtext is clear. Australia's uneasy about China's attempts to strike more policing and security agreements across the region. Initiatives like this are about boosting local capability, but they are also, at least in part, about locking China out as a security player in the region. Pacific solidarity that's also strategic.
Australia's Middle Eastern trading partners say a 50-year working relationship has been thrown out the door by the decision to end live sheep export by sea. Decades of exports to markets like Kuwait are set to end in 2028 after the Albanese government confirmed earlier this year that the trade would cease.
An average of about 700,000 sheep have been exported live from Australia to the Middle East every year for the past 5 years. But with Australia set to ban live exports in 2028, that number is starting to fall. And that's worrying importers in our biggest export market.
It's very disturbing for us to end the business like that. We don't want to end up with a shortage of protein in this country, and we have to explore our new markets. We opened South Africa, but not as efficient as Australia.
The federal government is now offering support for farmers affected by the phase-out of live export, worth almost $140 million. In a statement, the Agriculture Minister, Julie Collins, said $27 million of the package is earmarked to enhance demand within Australia and internationally for Australian sheep products, including in Kuwait. While global demand for boxed meat from Australia is on the rise, the demand in Kuwait is for live sheep.
I'm doing now too from Australia, but the demand is not matching at all because the people they needed it to be fresh.
Although public concern about the treatment of sheep on board export ships has contributed to the decision to ban the trade, industry representatives fear global standards for animal welfare will fall without Australia in the market.
If we take ourselves out of the international market where there is demand for live animals, we are removing ourselves from the impact that we can have internationally on animal welfare.
With live sheep exports from Australia already on the downturn, Kuwaiti importers are now scrambling to find a replacement for live sheep to meet growing demand in the Middle East before the ban comes into force.
Japanese officials have observed secretive AUKUS military exercises on the New South Wales south coast, signalling the country's potential future involvement in the partnership. Australia, the United States and the United Kingdom displayed the latest autonomous maritime technology during the event.
I'm here in Jervis Bay for the final week of the Maritime Big Play Autonomous Warrior military exercises involving the three AUKUS partners, Australia, the United States and the United Kingdom. It's part of Pillar 2 of the AUKUS arrangement, which involves knowledge sharing between the three major military powers. As you can see behind me, this is the kind of technology that's on display. This is called the Speartooth. It's a large subsurface autonomous vessel that's able to deliver a payload up to 3,000 kilometres away. It's just one example of the kind of military technology on display over these past 3 weeks. The other examples include the Ghost Shark, which is an extra large Australian Navy developed underwater vessel. We understand that during the 3 weeks, all these vessels have been on display for representatives of the United States, the United Kingdom, and even Japan to observe some of this technology on display. Representatives from the Australian Navy say this is an example of the kind of knowledge sharing arrangements that will be in place under the AUKUS arrangement.
What we've seen here over the past couple of weeks is the ability for Australia, the United States and the United Kingdom to operate our autonomous systems seamlessly together and to improve the way that we can deliver autonomous effects in a combined way. We're working closely with industry partners here on the ground to be able to trial, test and improve the hardware that our militaries are using.
We know that globally our allies and our adversaries are developing autonomous systems, and we definitely don't want to be left behind, and we do want to be able to counter their technology with effective technology ourselves.
Australian defence companies which have shown off their technology at these 3-week defence exercises say that Australia is actually at the cutting edge of autonomous vessels. They say that AUKUS is a chance for them to share this knowledge as the AUKUS partnership develops.
And that ends the news segment. Sports is next. Stay tuned.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase easy paid units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
Enjoy life when we work together, making happy memories that last forever. Karen, Coke, Young, or roll a scale rice family meal with toast. We'll bring out the smiles, cause it's a favorite by miles. Seni Sigola, scale rice, low scale price. Seni Sigola, scale rice, low scale price. But you like him?
Hiya, Mama. You wait then, but me add him special flavor.
Put in more flavor, put in more taste. Magic kakaru, get up and big smile on face. Time for kim chicken, a great kumutu. Sip, sip, the moo, yes, magic on you.
Maggi, the taste P&G loves. Rugby League is a powerful force that unites Papua New Guinea and develops our youth. Through partnerships with the PNG L&T Kumals, Grassroots Rugby League and Justin Olam, we aim to instill skills to last a lifetime.
I'm community blue. When it's a new game, I'm a community. You must not block community.
When we invest in people, we invest in tomorrow's possibilities.
These two are creeping into your personal space. Why don't we send them packing? Oh, maybe not.
Bing bang bing. Bum, bum.
Welcome back. PNG Canoeing Association has successfully hosted the 2024 National Championship yesterday at the Landcrown Naval Base in Port Moresby, where our talents congregated for the 2024 championship title. The Kempa-Lever Canoe Club, Konedobu Canoe Club and Port Moresby Outrigger Canoe Club boarded their best paddlers on the canoe for the 2024 National Championship title. They paddled in the 500 meters and 1500 meter sprints for V6, V1 and V12. The latter has been PNG's best sprint event in the region. Director of Racing in the National Championship 2024, Jonathan Kasman, expressed that the annual canoe racing provided an avenue for the paddling enthusiasts to make the national team ahead of the Palau Mini Pacific Games in 2025. Kasman further said the PNG Canoe Association was in Hula Village, Central Province last weekend, showing the game to the community and had a successful outreach. It was the preparation event leading into yesterday's championship. Kempa-Lever Club is a Kalo-based canoe club and has been a strong canoe club in the association in the national championship so far. The club brought its best paddlers for yesterday's event, and so are Pom Outriggers and Konedobu canoe clubs. PNG Canoeing Association hosts national championship annually. The association has faced some ups and downs like any other sports association, but they persevere to deliver successful championships. The 2024 championship is self-sponsored. The PNG Canoeing Association would appreciate corporate sponsors in their future championships. The Fiji Bati may have put the Cook Islands to the sword with 56-6 demolition in the Pacific Bowl Championship yesterday, but their win would mean nothing if PNG Kumuls beat Cook Islands in the final match of the Pacific Bowl Championship on November 3rd at the Santos National Football Stadium in Port Moresby. Following this massive win, Fiji will be banking their trust on the I2, hoping they beat the PNG Kumuls so that they qualify to play in the promotion relegation match against the third-place finisher in the Cup Championship. But this will be a tough ask given the recent record PNG has over Cook Islands. The Kumuls put over 40 points on Cook Islands last year at the Santos National Football Stadium and will be looking to replicate a similar performance on home soil. Until then, Fiji's hope to feature in the promotion relegation match will be decided by the result of the match between PNG and Cook Islands, but it is highly likely that PNG will retain the bowl title and play in the promotion relegation match. Despite the heartbreak 6-46 defeat in the hands of Wise Kativera Tasman yesterday in Fiji, the Cook Islands coach Carmichael Hunt quickly turns his attention to their next match against PNG in Port Moresby on 3rd of November. Hunt is expecting a warm reception from the Kumuls outfit and their passionate rugby league fans, but also believes the Cook Islands community in Port Moresby will turn up to support them when they take on the Kumuls in this crucial match.
Yeah, look, we've been obviously PNG, we had 2 weeks there last week, very passionate fans. We're really looking forward to getting over there. We've got a great little Cook Island community there that we like to connect with as well. But as Brad just said, we're really looking forward mainly to getting on the track and solving some of the problems that we saw out there tonight and then putting a better performance in against them next Sunday.
The Cook Islands scored only 1 try in their match against Fiji and will be hoping for a better performance against an even stronger PNG outfit in Port Moresby. The Kumuls, on the other hand, are well rested and will be fit and firing in this match. And that wraps up the sports segment. Now the weather forecast. Regional forecast for the next 24 hours. Southern region, scattered showers and isolated thunderstorm, with areas of rain over inland of Western Province with possible flash flooding. Momase region, scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms with areas of rain over parts of Morobe. New Guinea Islands region, isolated showers and thunderstorms, and Highlands region, scattered showers and isolated thunderstorm with areas of rain. And that wraps up the news tonight. Thanks for your company. Good night.
The TVWAN News was proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.